going on, guys? Brandon here from Panio's Hangar with another model review. Today we're going to take a look at the new Gemini 200 scale Air Canada Airbus A220-300 or CS300 if you are like me who prefers the Bombardier names over the Airbus names. This is a pretty special model review because this plane just entered revenue service just the other day from Montreal to Calgary, and then they're going to be adding a bunch of other routes with it as they get more, which I'm really excited about because this plane I've known about this plane for probably a good 15-16 years. My parents are friends with a guy who used to work at Bombardier, and when I asked him about this plane, he was kind of secretive about it at the time because back then I don't even think it had a name. It was just, you know, Bombardier's middle of or higher density, lower whatever, right? The 737 range of aircraft, I guess, was what they were trying to do at the time. Anyways, so let's get into it here. So yeah, as I said, pretty standard box. You come out and you have the Herpa wings, 1 to 200 scale Air Canada CS300. Oh, sorry, it's Gemini. I'm sorry. That is true. It is Gemini, but it is the Herpa mold, so it's still accurate. So it looks pretty good. I've only seen the plane in real life a handful of times, because obviously there's only one in Air Canada's fleet right now, and when I saw it, it was just doing training flights or, you know, touch and goes in Mirabel, then coming back to Toronto, etc., etc. So colors, it's like I said, I can't remember if I've done a video about Air Canada's new colors yet, but I don't think I have actually, because all my Air Canada new colors are custom models except for this one. But as for the colors, it is really hard to mess up black and white, but just ask Phoenix how they did it and you will laugh your ass off. I'm not even kidding you. When they first shot out a new Air Canada livery 787 in 400 scale, all the black was this really weird navy dark blue. And I guess if you look at some of the pictures from the announcement event, yeah, it kind of does look a little blue. But that's why you shouldn't rush models. You hear me, Gemini? You shouldn't rush models. Because you want to make the most accurate stuff ever. Cough, cough, Saab 340 WestJet Link, cough. You want to have the most accurate models you can because people like me care. Collectors care about that kind of stuff. So pretty good looking model. I don't know, the windows on these seem kind of small. Not the main windows, the cockpit windows. Even on the old Delta C series it looks kind of small, but but that's okay, because it's fairly accurate, and I don't think it actually is too small. There was on the diecast aircraft forum that I'm on, they talked about the windows of the C series, and it's in real life, if you were to make this real, they'd be small by too small by like maybe 5 or 6 millimeters, like not very much. So on this model, that's like a minuscule number. Like changing it, you probably wouldn't notice it. Obviously anal collectors like me probably would see that, but anyways. I've also always thought that the titles that Gemini's had for Air Canada, they look kind of weird. I don't know, maybe it's just the way that I'm seeing it, I don't know. But when I look at Air Canada's new livery in real life, they don't look so, I don't know, I just feel like the font is off, but that's probably not accurate because this model was made for Gemini. Anyways, so here's the other side. Cargo door is pretty nice. They did a lot of pretty good detail. There's a lot of little printing on there and stuff you can't read, but their C series, the Herpa C series, is a pretty good mold, I think. So anyways, it seems pretty accurate to me. Engines you can see through, always nice, but that's a pretty common feature on 200 scale models. So yeah, not too long of a review video today, because honestly I'm not as passionate about the C series as my one friend at Air Canada is. It's a nice plane and everything like that. It's really good for a lot of customers in Europe, really like it. In America right now with Delta like it. For me, I'll reserve my judgment for when I actually fly on it, which will probably be a while because Air Canada is expensive. So it fits in pretty well with my airport. If you follow my airport with Sega Beach Airport on Instagram, you'll know that this aircraft has picked up the Vancouver route from the A320. So, because it's that kind of aircraft, does the long, thin routes, which is good because I'm hoping we see more service in real life into other places in Ontario, like maybe Hamilton to Vancouver or Kitchener Waterloo to Vancouver. It'd be really nice if Air Canada had some service into KW. It probably will never happen, based on rumors that I've heard about the last time Air Canada thought about bringing in flights there. So yeah, so that's it, guys. Let me know what you think of the Gemini 200 Air Canada A220-300. Are you gonna get one? Are you gonna wait? Are you waiting for one in 400 scale? And also let me know what you think about the aircraft as a whole. As like I said, it's not my favorite aircraft, but I definitely like it. I appreciate that Air Canada bought some. I'm hoping WestJet buys some to replace the 737-600s, which are getting up there in age. It'll be sad to see them go when they eventually do go, but I'm hoping the A220 is the way they go to replace them. Anyways, guys, so yeah, like and subscribe. I'm trying to keep a constant flow of model reviews coming at you, even if I have to go into reviews of older models that maybe you guys see on eBay or something that you're thinking about picking up and aren't sure of yet. So yeah, so thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for tuning in.